I feel like I've been breathing out of an exhaust pipe on a job site with a fistful of brittle sand. Should've seen it coming a mile away from that little hill in which I'm making a stand on. It makes a man of me, and if it never kills me, then I get a pass. Wish I could've opened up the air around me just a little bit so I could take a gasp. Who the hell is watching? Put a notch in my belt, keep it on the track. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, never made a difference when you're playing chicken with your only chance. But it made a man of me, right? Madman, I gotta dance around and play sounds. Wish I knew back then what I know now. Yeah, look at me now. Dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now, dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now. I'm starting to feel like it's stacking on my shoulders. Another soldier with little patience to see the dawn. Fought a lot of odds in the name of cause. Put them in the box, buried in the lawn. But I learned a lesson from it, didn't I? And if I didn't, who the hell is gonna teach me? I've been looking for answers and none of them ever offered a lesson that'll reach me. Who can see me? Losing personal relationships like people do they house keys. I've been outside, looking inside, with a shadow casted all around me. And they doubt me, try to throw a little part of me away with every frown. Just wish they saw what I know now. Yeah, look at me now. Dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now, dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me Dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now, dodging forever, spending a fortune to figure it out. I don't believe it, never learn how. All of this pressure is driving me wild. Look at me now. As simple as I am, I got a puzzle for a heart. Laid it on the table in the living room and rummaged through the parts. The child in me's running through the yard, but a man that I'm supposed to be is searching for a breath in the cigar smoke, choking, drying out my eyes like the desert wind. Drunk, taking shots at the moon with an empty pen. I got a feeling that once it gets to the end, I'll be buried neck deep in this shit with no friends. Go figure. Life's been a freak show. Learn to hold a knife at a young age and bleed slow. Follow when the keystrokes leading to my words is a trail most traveled by the part of me you would label disturbed, but it works. Living with the plague, marching to the beat of my bones, getting thrown into the lake. It sing heavy like a thought made of lead and fall slowly to the depths. If I could find a better way to make you see what I've been thinking, I would probably just paint a fucking picture. They say it's worth 1,000 words. There's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath away. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. It's so close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath away. I carve it all into the clay, walking monument of my mistakes, living off the rain checks written in the fray. The artist in me wants to play with a person I'm supposed to be, just trying to figure out if I'm okay. The scapegoat with a flamethrower burning up the tall grass, growing like a tumor on his gravestone. I got a feeling if this same old motherfucking shit keeps happening, I'll be dead before this game's over. Great, I'm in dark water and diving, trying to find peace in the deep I reside in. It keeps finding a better way to remind me that anywhere I go, it'll be right there behind me. Fine with it, pressed to the page, leaking like a wide open cut from a thrust of the blade. It falls heavy like a bus from a broken bridge and keeps me watching from the ridge. If I could find a better way to make the jaws of it release me, I would probably just bite my fucking arm off. Bite my fucking arm off. They say it happens in the wild. Hold on, there's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath of air. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. So close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath of air. I start shaking when it awakens inside of me. They try to tell me it was panic, but they lied to me. Got me thinking I was fragile and incompetent, and tried to build a road around that avalanche on top of me. Failed, laying on a bed of rusty nails, trying to distribute the weight enough to balance out the scales. I lost heaven the second my ship sailed, but survived long enough to tell the tale. There's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath of air. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. You're so close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath of air. Ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. 'Cause ooh, you're hard to find, so hard to find. Ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. So you should pack it up and come be mine. Yeah, yo, I guess it struck me when I saw you from across the room. And I ain't trying to creep you out, but I can feel you move. Every flutter, every sip, every little groove has got me thinking I could probably fall in love with you. But how the hell do I approach such a precious dream? Tongues tied and I ain't even said a single thing. You got me feeling like I'm choking on a wedding ring, and I ain't even made an introduction yet to anything. Yeah, I guess I got a little hiccup. I never learned to master the artistry of the pickup. I never tried to get up, face it, go. Some of us got it, but a lot of us don't. I'm a nervous little wreck of a soul. Sometimes I don't even know how I can make it home. I just wish I had the guts to approach you, tap you on the shoulder and keep a little smile for my own. I wanna let you know. Ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. 'Cause ooh, you're hard to find, so hard to find. Ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. So you should pack it up and come be mine. Hey. Yo, I got a feeling you and I can make a perfect couple. 'Cause I'm a pretty decent listener and love to cuddle. And I would never start an argument that cause you trouble. 'Cause I don't even know your name, but still I think I love you. And and I can feel it in my gut. Just never had the nerves attached to come and say what's up. I don't even know the words I'd have to use to be a stud enough to get across the things I'm thinking of. But mainly cause I'm terrified, and I don't wanna be a laughing stock. I have you pointing, making faces as I stagger off. I know it's harsh, but baby, you're a star, and I can see you shining from afar. And that's the way I like it, looking through the bottom of my glass, hoping you would turn around and give an honest through the past. I've been thinking of any opportunity I could grab, just to see if I can make you laugh. I wanna let you know, ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. Cause ooh, you're hard to find, so hard to find. Ooh, I got the feeling you should be my baby. So you should pack it up and come be mine. They say if it bleeds, it's alive, and God created all of us. But right now, at this point in time, I'm feeling discarded. As the sun hits the shades and tiger strikes my nightmares, I find it all the feelings I've been searching for are right here in the moment. Look into my soul, break that boundary that's impounded me to forfeit what I hold and move past it. I keep my dreams wrapped in plastic, retract my past steps to catch it with my last breath. So, who wants to know what it's like? Wants to feel the things I touch and wipe the blood off of my life? Cause it's all broken bones here, open wounds that don't heal, choking on my own fears, drowning in my own tears. Human, and that's the way that I'll remain. Fuck fighting my beliefs and limiting what I should say. Fuck standing with my arms out, hoping I'll be saved. And fuck screaming at myself, trying to make it through the day. I write life down, and it's coherent when I speak. Raise the hairs up off the back of your neck like a static clingo. I said if luck was a lady, she'd never let me buy that drink. The time's slipping and my eyes won't blink. And if your guy was a woman, her boyfriend and beat her kids, and I got more scars than teenagers' wrists. And if the time was my father, he was stolen my birthdays, drinking with his friends, and now it's hurting in the worst way. And I can say it just the way that I know. They said if pain sticks with you, I'm training to let it go. So hold on to this one and save it for your bad days. Open up that passion in my words and make the glass break it. I don't know if my written words can affect you, but listen to my heart and every single breath I stress through. Come on, this is not an ode to hip-hop. All I'm trying to do is make that quiver on my lips stop and chase out the bad scent. Purpose think he's got me figured to a science now, and I ain't even asked yet. Damn, meet the tread and water champion. The other side of happiness, the most of y'all are standing there. Raise up and try to capture the trust, cause I move with all my passions and extract what I must. And I move with all my people and I act when I must, to take a card on and stab when I'm peeling the rust. Now despite all of my efforts, I always play below. Now something in this catches you, you best to let it show. I said if luck was a lady, she'd never let me buy that drink. The time's slipping and my eyes won't blink. And if your guy was a woman, her boyfriend and beat her kids, and I got more scars than teenagers' wrists. And if the time was my father, he was stolen my birthdays, drinking with his friends, and now it's hurting in the worst way. And I can say it just the way that I know. They said if pain sticks with you, I'm training to let it go. Yeah. I found the keys in the basket by the front door. That ain't a hiding spot, Pops, it's a bad choice. What you think, I would've walked right past it and never put my hands into that little black basket. I held them close so the metal wouldn't chime. I've been caught red-handed about 1,000,000 times, but tonight smells different. There's something about the cloud cover. You ain't gonna hear me start it over loud thunder. The crowd rumbled as I pulled it out the drive. Drove slow to the end of the block, turned on the lights. I felt guilty for a second, but it passed when I put it in the second and gave it a little gas. Stronger than anticipated, I was just a kid. You never taught me how to turn it out of skid. I held it tight until my knuckles turned red, but eventually I drove it off the edge. Like father, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why bother, why try? All of my life I've been watching you. Oh, like mother, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why cover, why cry? All of my life I've been watching you. You left your baggage in the street. That ain't a hiding spot, mama, I can still see it. What you think, I would've stepped right over it instead of opening it in hopes that you'd never notice it. I picked it up and brought it out to the garage. Picked the lock with a bobby pin and opened up the top. I guess I never really knew what I saw. Dug around a little bit and found some pictures of your mom. So I closed it back up and I slid it under my bed. Shoved it to the back where I could easily forget it. Years passed and I don't think I ever thought of it. It wasn't something that I thought that I'd be haunted with. It's just a box, what's the reason for the lock? Why's a childhood the only thing that you don't wanna talk about? I guess I'll answer for myself when I'm grown and lock a couple boxes of my own. Like father, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why bother, why try? All of my life I've been watching you. Oh, like mother, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why cover, why cry? All of my life I've been watching you.
Could you? I can tell.
I swear to God that sometimes I feel my life is going blind. From the women I wake up to the substance in my rhymes. And I've abused the truth by telling myself everything's fine, while all that negativity I'm ignoring, steadily climbing undescribed. But hell, I know that I'm not perfect. God knows I can't keep a girlfriend cause all of my problems surface. They feel I don't deserve them cause they friends say that I'm worthless, inappropriately portrayed in my words. And what about my music? Haven't been making it lately the way that I view, haven't been positive. Listen, the fact that it's human to get confused. I bleed and bruise like all the rest of you, but verbalize my blood, inhale the punches love is thrown at me and breathe it out my lungs like. And this all has been a mess. I've replaced the things I loved and ripped my heart out of my chest like. And I'm not so concerned with why, I'm just here to count the minutes till tomorrow's sun can rise. Listen, come on, yo. How many times do you have to wake up to stop dreaming and I write my love notes in dust, but never read them many times. I just try to give up, to stop leaving you. I have my heart broken, busted, and most of it's been crushed, but I blame it on myself. Cause in the morning I don't see the right reflection. That foggy mirror after my shower I see rejection. And I'm not saying I'm depressed, seems to be a common theme today. These children try to hate themselves but don't know why they feel that way. I got a real path paved, and it's been crazy. In a month I almost had the clap and possibly your baby. Relocated places, credit companies chasing me, and new age taking on an insufficient pile of changes, and I hate it. Cause it's all so uncontrollable, losing myself inside this broken emotion of no one knows. So what's the point of ever falling in love? I found it's more about the pain than it ever was about trust. Found it's more about breaking chains and being confounded of rust. Found that love is just a test and most of us have given up. But if you think of it logistically, then love is open eye. Cause it's everywhere you look and it's in every scar you hide.
Yes, it's Benjamin Loud there. Yeah, this is Wells Fargo Credit Union. Yeah, we're actually calling in regards to your Visa card. Yeah.
How many times do you have to wake up to stop dreaming and I write my love notes in dust, but never read them many times. I just try to give up, to stop leaving you. I have my heart broken, busted, and most of it's been crushed, but I blame it on myself. Myself. How many times do you have to wake up to stop dreaming and I write my love notes in dust, but never read them many times. I just try to give up, to stop leaving you. I have my heart broken, busted, and most of it's been crushed, but I blame it on myself.
I can tell.
That beautiful light that you forged. Life was cold and full of frozen over lakes. Brought me closer to the flame. Now I close my eyes and all I see is your face. I'm like 5,000 miles away. You're on my mind all day. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I love you. I love you just to death. Oh, I love you. I love you just to death. Oh, I do. Yes, I love you. In the color of your eyes, I've spent hours getting lost. Life keeps spinning round in circles like a fly, but you keep me grounded no matter the cost. Sleep the same without you by my side. Nights are longer when you're gone, baby. I don't feel like I'm at home without your smile. Oh, there's 5,000 miles to sky. I cross it all and die happy if I could just say, oh, I love you. Love you just to death. Oh, I love you. I love you just to death. Oh, I do. Yes, I love you.
like the last lit candle in the back of my mind. Both palms to the future, no slack in the line, but no qualms with it. I don't flip a coin like the rest of them, or fall in the line and live life by the pendulum. Never would I sell my soul. Find the beauty in the little things you can't control, break the mold from it. Look, you can see tomorrow in my eyes and expect nothing less than a lesson in disguise when the clouds clear. Heaven's just 6-letter word like crutch, hanging on the syllables and verbs of trust. And this is why I walk where the road ends and live in between that little space where the notes bend. Like, this is all that ever made sense. My hopes, my flesh, my bones, my breath exposed, holding on to truth like it's slipping, and the cliff's edge is cutting the rope. I think it's time to let go. Look at what you started, got the whole world holding their heads in their hands, trying to own the reason, trying to figure out the pieces, find another meaning to believe in. Look at what you started, got the whole world shaking their fist at the sky, trying to find a reason, trying to blame it on the mama like it's coming through to take away their Jesus. I see the glow in the window from the street, and I seek truth through the passion I release and absorb it. All of this is torn apart the seams, and explain to me that I don't need a hand to hold a dream set. I don't need to stand in front of God to intervene with the devil that's inside trying to take away my dreams I created. Play my little life on the strings, carve a sentence out of silence and wear it like a ring to remember. Hell is just a 4-letter word like fear, tracing the reflection in your tears. I've been choking on my everything for years, trying to force a meaning into anything that ever smudged the mirror. Like, I learned that this is not about control. No wins, no loss, no points, no goals, just go, holding on to truth like it's slipping, and the cliff's edge is cutting the rope. I think it's time to let go. Look at what you started, got the whole world holding their heads in their hands, trying to own the reason, trying to figure out the pieces, find another meaning to believe in. Look at what you started, got the whole world shaking their fist at the sky, trying to find a reason, trying to blame it on the mama like it's coming through to take away their Jesus. They told me to stay focused, keep that money on my mind, but I'm starting to think that it's all bullshit. Run it, I wanna take it back to the basics, back to the basement, back to the old gray pads and make statements, follow it down. Mama watched me throw it all to the wind and rebound. Used to cry on the porch when I wasn't around. Now she smiles from the side of the stage when I'm in town. Love ya, ain't a better feeling than to work. Was a younger when it started, trying to put it into words. Now I'm grown, traveling the globe on a verse. Clock keeps ticking, I follow it to the dirt, yeah. The worth, the price, the path, the man in the middle trying to keep it on the map. The train keeps moving down the tracks on schedule, so I just gotta open up the gates now and let it through. Open up the gates now and let it through. Looking for a place with a better view. I've been on the wrong side trying, it's time to make moves. Open up the gates now, I'm coming through. Sick of playing games and paying dues. Everything was upside down, but it's time now. They told me to stay humble, and I ain't ever crossed that line, but I'm starting to watch where it was crumble. Jump, I wanna take it back to the roots, back to the truth, back to the rhythm and the blues, back to the chords on the Baldwin. Papa let the record spin round like a calm wind. He used to look at me like I'm a ghost, now he's calling on the weekends, talking about home. There ain't another version of the past. They speak riddles, I'm only in it for facts. Young man made a future out of filling up the cracks in the bottom of a boat they tried to label as trash. Now, the wind, the sails, the sea, the man trying to hold it all together by the seams. The sloop keeps floating like a dream on schedule, so I just gotta open up the main port and let it through. Open up the gates now and let it through. Looking for a place with a better view. I've been on the wrong side trying, it's time to make moves. Open up the gates now, I'm coming through. Sick of playing games and paying dues. Everything was upside down, but it's time now. I'm opening the gates, following the sun out of the maze. Every single minute's been a haze, I return it to the page, I return it to the blood and examine it. Flow through the animus, roll through the foes and the holes in the plan of it. Never been a motherfucking fan of it, never saw my name in the manuscript. I'm sick of looking for a place I can stand in this, when all I wanted was to fly. Listen to it.
Here I am sitting on top of the world with nothing but a bottle of gin, 'cause it makes me smile when all your little prayers fail. 'Cause you shoot your woes like a torpedo with a light that shines in front of you, silly little fool of a pawn. You can't control the boat that you're on. Goes on, it goes on. It never gets better, no matter the weather at all. It goes on, it goes on. It never gets better, no matter the level you're on. You got a funny way to begging for help, screaming at the skylight, blinded with your fist in the air, blinded with your fist in the air. And you can't change the world by blowing smoke for faith. You stupid little fool of a pawn. You can't control the road that you're on. It goes on, goes on. It never gets better, no matter the weather at all. It goes on, it goes on. It never gets better, no matter the level you're on. You can't take it away, can't take it away. I gotta pay for you wrong. Nah, 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 nah. You can't take it away. You can't take it away. Oh, nah, 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 nah. It goes on, goes on. It never gets better, no matter the weather at all. It goes on, it goes on. It never gets better, no matter the level you're on.
I can feel it in my chest, feel like everybody's watching. I don't think that I can stop it. They put me on the pills, they just make me feel lethargic. I don't take them anymore. Medicated with the vodka, put it in my cup. Sedated, dedicated to the ghost. Blur vision, I'm surrounded by the smoke. I ain't breathing right, I feel like I could choke. It's hard to climb around it when you're running out of rope. And it feels like standing in a puddle of gasoline with a match in the port of the city lights. Trying to get a hold of myself with a bit of help from the bottle. It's been a tricky flight. Feeling like the key to it all is out in a thunderstorm dangling from a little kite. Every drop of blood in my body is turning into a tidal wave of the killing kind. Don't forget to breathe out though. 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 You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. I'm a man that's trying to make it on his own without a hiccup. And they don't understand it, they just looking at me probably thinking I'm a fucking slip up. Yeah, and everyone around me acting like they got a better way to settle when it kicks up. The venom only gonna take a minute till it sink into your system. And it feels like all the little tremors are starting to shake a part of me loose that I need to make it out. Something is calling me to the depths, and I'm pretty sure that I'll let it keep taking me down. Nothing is ever on solid ground anymore, and I feel it rumbling, fading me out. Every drop of blood in my body was turning into an avalanche when it came around. Don't forget to breathe out though. 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 You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. You keep pulling me down, pulling me down, pulling me under the water. You keep calling my name, calling my name, calling me back to you. Tattered ghost ships, sailing out of sight. I've been writing about them most of my life. Couldn't find it in my heart of hearts to lie about the fight. So I set it all on fire and disappeared to the night. Now you were looking for some flaws, let me hit you with that list. Some of y'all was talking at me like I didn't own my shit. Bloody murder was that script. Now I'm walking on a fine line carefully, and I don't need anyone taking care of me. You seem a little shocked. Is it cause you smell the kerosene? Cause I made a profit out of using my self-destruction as therapy. I own that. I put it out in front and let the cold pass. But still you try to chip away my highs like you's a low pass. So fuck it. This is not the first time that I've had to cope. I had to measure out the distance of the gallows rope. I tasted every single toxin in that cloud of smoke surrounding you, allowing you to pretend that you know, but you don't. If you were pushing through that night shift, running all day, working all night. Money tight, not a dollar to spend. Would you do it again? Cause I've been pushing through that night shift, running all day, working all night, overtime for a dollar to spend, just to do it again.
Deep waters conceal the darkest of truths. I've been around it since a youth, and even though I'll never truly understand it or break it down to the roots, I always navigate it honest and true. Oh, you were looking for some dirt? Let me get your ass a spade. Look, undermining me's become as popular as Facebook. I turn another page, you keep giving me the same look, acting like I shouldn't catch my compliments in pain. With the same hook I'm climbing, I don't need to put it all behind me. The past is underneath me, I ditch the anchor and fly free. The simple flash of a moment trying to blind me is something that you'll learn is impossible to define me. So fuck it, this is not my first song and dance now. This is not my resignation letter to the fans now. This is something that you'll probably never understand until you learn to face your battles like a man. But you can't.
If you were pushing through that night shift, running all day, working all night, money tight, not a dollar to spend, would you do it again? Cause I've been pushing through that night shift, running all day, working all night, overtime for a dollar to spend, just to do it again.
Give a fuck enough to make us stay, lay it down. Separate the men from the mice. Another body under halogen lights, missing its life, wondering what the hell would make you think that you could judge another person for loving something so much it hurts his stomach, huh? Living by the blood in my neck, with a bullseye tatted on the back of my head. I never spoke it how they wanted to be said, so they left me for the winter in the wolves. Tear me into shreds, rip me into bits, tearing up the page out, punch me in the ribs. I can smell the poison on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet they wanna get inside my head. Tell me how it is, sitting in a towel with a rifle and a list. I can see the razor on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet you should've held your breath. I don't believe in sitting down. Take it like a knife in the back. You burnt out into nothing after striking a match. I've never been the type to follow the pack, so if it's true you got the answers, then why the hell you so mad then? Another Holy Ghost laid script, clip the wings off of my words and bury the shit. They wanna pick apart the passion in my ribs, I invite them, cause I don't run away from shit, lay it out. Separate the guns and the flowers, the minutes that go into all these hours. And I bet if you were given this mission of just the tip of the iceberg, I've had to struggle with you wouldn't act so sour, maybe not. Living off the fruit of my stress, with a size 12 boot heel stepping on my chest. Didn't do it how they wanted it to end, so they threw me to the winter in the wolves. Tear me into shreds, rip me into bits, tearing up the page out, punch me in the ribs. I can smell the poison on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet they wanna get inside my head. Tell me how it is, sitting in a towel with a rifle and a list.